Hello, hello, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be another all signs reading. This is an individual reading for every single zodiac sign. It is a general reading, so it won't resonate fully with every single person who comes across it. It's not a personal reading. Please do take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. It's going to be a love reading today, and it's going to be what is coming towards you next in your love life. You might want to watch your sun sign, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign in particular. Obviously you can watch the whole thing if you want, or just your sun sign, however you prefer. You might also want to watch major placements for the person you're dealing with in love at this time, if you would like to. This is a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it useful in some way. And a huge thank you for all the support to the channel and the love for the other all signs readings, and really seeing that you guys are enjoying these. So I wanted to do another one for you. So I'm going to get a base card for every single zodiac sign with this deck first, and then I'll go through and do the individual reading for each sign, which one lovely viewer coined as straight to the point reading a few weeks ago. So 12 cards please for all of my lovely zodiac signs. What is coming towards them next in love? If you're new here, then welcome, so glad to have you. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for all your lovely support. It really means the world. Alright. Okay, I am going to read out the cards as I go through them, and if you're watching this part, I'll put timestamps and it will be pinned at the top of the comment section, so you can jump to different signs if you prefer. But if anyone's watching this bit, I'm going to read out the cards for each sign. So Aries, kick us off. You have the Seven of Wands. Taurus, you have the Six of Wands, okay. And Gemini, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, the Ten of Cups. Nice. Leo, Ten of Swords. Ooh, okay, Virgo, the Empress. Our first major arcana goes to you, Virgo, and I am doing your individual reading sign next. Don't worry, I have not forgotten you. If you're looking for a long reading, it'll be coming soon. Moving on to Libra, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, 3 tens so far. Scorpio, my gorgeous Scorpios, you have the Justice card, another major arcana, and the major arcana for Libra. Sagittarius, you have the Four of Wands. Capricorn, my fellow Cappies, you have the Eight of Cups. Aquarius, you have the Queen of Cups. And Pisces has the Emperor. Another major arcana, this time for Aries, Aries major arcana. And Virgo has the Empress. So are there any Pisces, Virgos matches out there? Because it would be a very significant connection if so. Right, bottom of the deck. This is very strange because I was thinking about doing this reading earlier today, and I was thinking about like, oh, I'll get the overall energy from the bottom of the deck, and I actually pictured the Ace of Swords, but it's just a card that jumped into my head as that'll be the overall energy. It's a few hours ago, and there it is. It's the Ace of Swords. Is the overall energy. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, woof. Wow. Well, and holy moly. At the other end of the deck that I'm using for the overall energy, Ace of Swords there, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands at the other end of the deck. Wow. So I would say as a general message, oh, it's going to be a spicy one. Someone, in the context of each person's reading, there is an overall energy here of crystal clear decision making, clarity on the direction that someone wants to go in. Underneath the Ace of Swords is the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers. Ooh. So it could well be, for some people, it's going to be a choice in which person they want to be with. That's not going to be for obviously everybody today, but that is an overall message. Oh, okay. let's just get into it, shall we? So, my lovely Aries, how are you doing? You have Seven of Wands today as your base card. So, this can go in lots of different directions. It could be that you are trying to stand your ground for anyone else trying to usurp your position in some way or push you out so that they can get on in. You might be, I'm getting mainly like defending the position that you have against other people or a particular person. It's giving me that more than there being obstacles that you're trying to overcome. It's more that you have a position that you don't want to give up in some sense. So this is what's coming towards you next in love. So you might feel defensive or territorial. Let's see. For Aries, please. What's going on here? Ooh, okay. So, karmic relationship came out in reverse. So, it says resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. But a karmic relationship can just talk about something that wasn't a connection which was unhealthy. Now, the deck split when that fell out to show grounding and ship, which basically is telling... Funnily enough, I was talking about you standing your ground, and this grounding card says stability, security. You, Aries, what's coming towards you next in love, you feel like you have a strong position right now that you don't want to risk destabilizing where you're at right now. It may well be that there might be someone that you had an unhealthy a connection that didn't feel right. It wasn't for your highest good. It may have been there to teach you some things which were for your best, but in the two of you being together maybe you noticed your stability suffered, or just your sense of balance was thrown off when you were interacting with this person. If they're coming to try and come towards you, then you're very clear that you've already got what you needed from the situation and you've moved on and you have progressed. You might be doing better than when you were interacting with that person, and you don't want to let them near you to risk screwing up what you've got going on right now, basically. So now this karmic relationship doesn't have to be romantic, even though obviously this is what's coming towards you next in love. It could be that it could be a friend or a family member, but there's just the dynamic between you isn't good, and you may be concerned that they're going to in some way ruin or interfere with your love life, because obviously this is what's coming towards you next in love. Anything else? Tell me more for Aries, please. Okay, we've got nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. Give me one more. Thank you. Foundation, establish family security, but it came out kind of sideways. This could even be a family member or someone you had some sort of romantic relationship with, trying to get back in touch, trying to minimize the distance, the space that seems to be between the two of you, get closer to you again. But this nourish card, it can either talk potentially about your busy giving to what you've got going on in terms of watering your own garden, that kind of thing, or even it's about you're looking after yourself, and this could be representing self-care for you, that you keep this person at bay. This could be someone that you thought was a trusted, they provided security or a sense of security, you thought they did, and maybe they broke that sense of trust that you had in them. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah, okay. straight away, I'd literally just shuffle to the deck. Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. You see how on the Five of Swords card, the person is drawing the line in the sand, like you're not going any further, we're not having a conversation. Nine of Pentacles behind it, and that is very much like a self-nourishing, self-care kind of card, like just looking after, and it's also a card of security and stability. So you're like maybe doing very well right now, and you don't want this person coming back in and screwing with what you've got going on. Who is this about for Aries? Who they are keeping at arm's length. Ooh. The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords came out together. Bearing in mind the Ace of Swords is our overall energy for everyone today. I feel like I'm going to be seeing that card a lot in the next couple of hours. With this combination, it's like there was maybe a truth, and the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, by the way. A truth that maybe was known, that was maybe made clear, or even this could just be a realization that was made clear. And that is inescapable. And it also means that that reality binds the situation of like, we can't escape the fact that this is the case, or this is what happened, or this is the decision that someone made, and that ended things with the two of you. What was that ace? This deck is chatty. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands. Ooh, well, someone maybe fumbled you in the past, Aries, in terms of they had an opportunity. Maybe this was about a commitment, or living together, or having a home together, celebrating life together, and they... Oh, yeah, good grief. Essentially, they maybe avoided it, or procrastinated too long, or, you know, were too busy with... their attention was elsewhere, maybe. And basically, they didn't offer something. Let's see, what's this Ace of Swords? High Priestess in reverse. Now, the High Priestess in reverse with the Ace of Swords is like there was a reality that someone was ignoring, or trying to pretend wasn't the case, being like a little bit of denial. This could have just been about the connection between the two of you, because what came out as well was the Lovers with the Justice card. It's Libra and Gemini energy, so strong air. And then the Empress, which is Taurus and more Libra energy as well. It's Venusian energy, and oh my gosh. Ooh, the Sun and the Star is at the bottom of the deck, and then underneath that is the Five of Cups. So it feels almost like a bit of justice here, that this person is now realizing, facing the reality that you, Aries, could have represented for them so much happiness, love, like compassion, so much potential. And unfortunately, something happened here, and it's like, what happened, it now cannot be like swept under the rug as if that never happened, kind of thing. So anything else you can tell me about what is coming towards Aries next in love? Two of Cups, kind of sideways, reverse, you know, questionable, let's just say. And then the Four of Cups at the bottom of this deck now from another deck. This is very much the karmic relationship card in reverse. I feel like this is someone that you are not interested in anymore. You don't associate them with like your true happiness, or someone you can trust, someone that is your soulmate. Again, friendship, family member can still apply here, I would say, Aries, so take it as it resonates. But this is someone that you just don't see as... the two of you are not aligned. You're not on the same page. You just don't see yourself with this person anymore. So how is Aries going to be reacting? Is this, yeah. Eight of Cups sideways, and the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. That is your card, Aries. Bearing in mind, Pisces got the Emperor, by the way, which is your major arcana. Eight of Cups sideways. It's kind of telling me that you might not have completely emotionally detached from them, but you are pretty much also, you're also not open to them waltzing back in either and trying to go back to what you had or thought you had. How's Aries going to be reacting? Another sideways card. You know how I love those. I do not. Just to give them upright or reversed. It's Ten of Swords sideways as well. So how's Aries going to be reacting? So the Ace of Cups came out, but the Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which is your overall energy for this reading, Aries. So this person has a struggle on their hands, basically. The fact that the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, which talks about this is well in the past and this is dead, done, over, both, like, essentially those two cards, but they came out sideways. So this is when I'm asking, how are you going to be reacting? So it might just be that you're going to have strong defenses towards this person. They're going to have a struggle to basically... one more thing I want to ask. They're going to have struggle to get close to you, get closer to you. What are the intentions of this person coming towards Aries? The Nine of Swords came out. That's why I'm going to get you another card, because I don't think their intention is to stress you out. I think it might be their intention is to it's kind of for themselves. That's kind of what's telling me. They are so stressed out probably that they have fumbled what was an amazing person and could have been an incredible connection. I think it's to give themselves some relief, basically, by trying to reconnect. What are the intentions of this person towards Aries? The Hermit came out sideways and the Star is at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit is telling me that this person may have been doing a lot, especially crossing the Nine of Swords. They've been doing a lot of thinking about you, Aries. And basically, it's almost like they want to use what they have come to understand and like put it into practice. Like they want to emerge and from that hermit cave and and make use of the wisdom they feel like they've found. Because it might be things that they've come to understand now that they also can't escape and they need to do something about it. And the other cards that came out, the Ace of Wands with the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So as that's talking about a passionate, exciting new beginning. That is also one relating to long-term commitment, stability, kind of what Four of Wands can also represent and what they fumbled previously. So it's up to you individually what you do with them. I feel like however you like it plays out for each individual Aries, this person's going to have a struggle on their hands. But that's what I've got for you this time, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. And if it resonated or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much. So moving on to my wonderful Taurus. Taurus, how you doing? Hope you're really well. You were the last sign that I did an individual long detailed reading for, which is different to today's, which is straight to the point. So if you haven't seen it yet and you want to check it out, it's the last video. Oh, it's also in the Taurus playlist. So anyway, My lovely Taurus, today you have the Six of Wands. Very nice. Now, Six of Wands talks about recognition, success, victory, being recognized, getting attention. It's a win, you know. A win's a win. I don't know why I just heard that. So, I don't know. Okay, the phrase a win is a win, like popping into my head, tells me that this might be a tension from someone that you're not necessarily interested in pursuing. I'm just getting straight off the bat, but it's still nice. It's still like, well, thank you. Like, it might just put a bit of a pep in your step, maybe make you feel a little bit confident, a little bit sassier, you know, in a good way, and just like it might give your self-esteem a little bit of a boost, that someone has been eyeing you up and thinks you're amazing, and maybe they're going to make that clear. I don't know if you're necessarily going to take them up on their offer, but it's going to be like, oh, that's nice, thanks. Let's see though. Let's see what's coming towards Taurus next in love, please. Okay, grounding came out in reverse, so don't let that attention go to your head too much, because that's losing a little bit of objectivity, I would say, with the grounding in reverse. But let's see what's going on here. There could be a lot of it. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention, and it's just you know, you're really getting up on your sassy high horse. Maybe a little bit too much with the grounding in reverse. I don't know. What's coming to bear in mind? All of these readings, I should have said this at the beginning, can be reversed. It can be, the roles can be flipped. So if this resonates for you, but about someone that you're dealing with, just bear that in mind. I need to sip some water. Sorry, Taurus. Okay, what is coming towards Taurus next in love? Please give me one more. Why the Six of Wands? Coffee cup. Meeting and talking, savouring the moment, feeling elevated, and building friendship. So, yeah, someone's interested, Taurus. Definitely. Now, this could be someone who wants to kind of get to know you a bit better, and it's going to be on like a friendship base. I also saw like maybe this is in the workplace, and this is when where you go to get coffee, if there's a coffee room or something, or a coffee machine that everyone like hovers around. This could be someone that is paying you a compliment in that setting, or is offering to get you coffee at work or something like this. Let's see. Tell me more. Oh, I didn't get used to this one yet. Tell me more for Taurus, please. What's coming towards the next in love? Distracted in reverse. Sidetracked. Yeah. This is giving me that this is maybe someone that you haven't really paid much attention to yourself before. Maybe they've always been busy, or you just didn't think of them that way. Or you weren't kind of paying attention to them, and you weren't looking at them in that way. Like, give me one more, please, from this deck. Thank you. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Okay. Why is grounding in reverse? Just give me one on that. Why is grounding in reverse for Taurus? Oh. So shocking came out, and obsession is at the bottom of the deck. It could well be that it's not you, that it's the person who's actually maybe been a little bit obsessed about you. And they might not be, so yeah, as a combination, it's kind of, they might be getting a bit carried away in terms of how like infatuated they are with you, Taurus. The shocking element might just be that you did not, this is what I'm saying, like it even says unexpected at the bottom there. You might just not even have considered this person like that before. Let's see. Tell me more with the tarot, please, for Taurus. What's coming towards them next in love? Yeah, Knight of Cups with the Nine of Swords behind it. There's that element of obsession. This is someone like thinking about you constantly, Taurus, and maybe, you know, if you do ever bump into them or something, they are analysing every word they said to you, like, oh, why did I say it like that? Or, you know, was my hand being weird when I spoke to Taurus? That kind of thing. But it's basically because they've got it bad for you with the Knight of Cups. And this is also, with this deck, this Knight is has kind of just resigned themselves that the fact that they are unable to express their feelings to the person that they have feelings for. So they're just kind of allowing themselves to be, for the ocean to just rise up, and basically just they've resigned to their fate of just like, I will just drown here in my emotions, and because I can't express myself. So, damn. Who is this for Taurus? Oh. I told you. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles talks about work. So, there's going to be someone you work with, Taurus. Although if it's not, it's that they've been doing, maybe they're a bit of a perfectionist, as in, they've been wanting to maybe get in touch with you or to speak to you, and they're kind of like, oh, that's not good enough, and like, I don't know, maybe they keep reworking how their message might sound, or, you know, practicing in the mirror, that kind of thing. Who's coming towards Taurus, or what's coming towards Taurus next in love, please? Seven of Swords in reverse. So that's giving me more... It's giving me more that they are kind of been hiding, because, like, as in hiding their feelings or their intentions towards you. That's what's giving me, but let's check. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse? King of Wands, okay. What this is telling me is that this person is maybe someone who, with that Six of Wands energy, this could also be someone who pretends that they have a lot of confidence and they're very secure. You might be surprised to find out just how insecure they can be, or like fearful of being vulnerable and leaving themselves open for you to like break their heart or break their fantasy, certainly. I think this is someone who might even command a lot of attention themselves, so it might also be that you just thought they wouldn't be looking at you, like, you know. So, let me grab this one. How is Taurus going to feel about this person reaching out to them? The Ten of Wands came out. Why the Ten of Wands? This is like, this is kind of what it was getting me from the start of, you feel, maybe you're going to feel a little bit of pressure, either finding out that this person has put you up on a pedestal and has been obsessing over you for some time, or it might come with some difficulty of either you're not sure if you do want to take them up on their offer, and that might make you feel a bit guilty or a bit stressed, or it's maybe, for example, if you work together, you might be like, well, it's quite tricky because how are we going to make that happen, you know, and remain professional. It might add some elements of new things you have to think of, and etc. Let's see, how is Taurus going to be feeling with this? Three of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. And why? Eight of Cups sideways. Again, Aries just had the Eight of Cups sideways. What is this about? Would you have to... is this going to make you feel bad, Taurus, because you would have to walk away from someone else? Maybe you've been dating or giving your time to. It feels like the fact that this Six of Pentacles is one person handing out two different sets of hands. We've also got the Justice card that came out sideways. This is like this, and the Eight of Cups. It feels like it puts you in a difficult position because you want to be fair, and it's going to involve detaching from something maybe you weren't prepared to detach from. That could also be work. That could be that you don't want to have to change jobs or something. You know, you already have a stake in where you're at, basically. This gives me okay, I just got something that you're in a position of, the Taurus is in a position of responsibility to at least one other person, and basically you would feel like a bad person or bad leader or bad boss if you were giving more to one person than the other in some way, maybe like preferential treatment, if you're in a relationship with them. Anything else? Okay. The Seven of Wands came out as well. Aries also had the Seven of Wands as their base card, but this is there is fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but you don't have to be. This is giving me more the sense that this person telling you is lovely, but at the same time it presents new issues that you're now going to have to find a way, like find solutions to, because this person has put you in a position where you kind of feel like you're going to let somebody down no matter what you do. So yeah, a lot to think about potentially. You might just also be quite shocked that this person has been feeling this way about you, and that's a lot to process. Maybe you feel a sense of responsibility of how much they're crazy about you, that has to like influence what you do as well. That's what I've got for you this time, Taurus. I hope it was useful for someone out there, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd love to have you, and if it resonated at all or you did enjoy it, leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much. Okie dokie, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today you have the Seven of Pentacles as your base energy. So, now this is what's coming towards you next in love. This is giving me a sense of, is it time to reap the harvest, cut your losses, gather what, everything you can from what you've already put into a situation and move on with that? Or is there more, like, could this grow to the Ten of Pentacles effectively, or is this as far as this can go? Now, there's a little bit of reflection here, certainly. They could also be reflecting on everything you have in this situation currently. And, if there is potential for more, then do you want to cut and run at this point? Or do you want to keep nurturing it? That can go in a whole lot of different ways. So let's get into it. Coming towards Gemini next in love, please. Okay, we've got talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. Maybe, God, maybe you're in the absolutely forsaken talking stage. And you're just like, are we ever going to meet up? Or are we going to take this to a place where we date? You know, or we just want to keep swapping messages. Speaking of which, my throat just closed up, sorry. Sorry about that. So sorry. Give me one more for Gemini. So the Death card from the Oracle Death card came out. This one says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform, what's dead is dead. So the other thing, obviously, could be some of you could be debating whether it's worth either trying to salvage a relationship if it's on the brink, if we go back to the plant metaphor, if that plant has been wilting for some time, maybe not producing as many pentacles as it used to, you know, is it time to call it a day? You could be needing to talk more with someone to know either way. Gemini, please. What's coming towards Gemini next in love? Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions. This is, I feel like this is confusion as to whether this is like maybe someone that you're dealing with or someone you will be talking to. It's just giving me like, is this worth it? And just very confused. Maybe someone is also struggles with being emotional or being emotionally available. That could be a big blocker, and it's kind of like, oh gosh, with that being the case, is this something you can really work with? So the deck just threw itself. At the bottom of the deck, there's like 15 cards here, but the bottom of the deck is perspective, better off, happiness, and clear headspace. I think there is a need here for like taking a step back. Well, there will be a need for you, Gemini, or someone you're dealing with, to take a step back, because someone is very like, maybe their feelings are telling them one thing, maybe out of like sentimentality or like a sense of a comfort zone with somebody maybe, or you know, something's got comfortable, but someone needs to take a step back and reflect, maybe also get some space, get some fresh air kind of thing. Because right now maybe it's also talking to someone too much, and they're not giving you a chance to kind of form the answer on your own, and talking with them might be confusing you about what you really want or the reality. Like, it's kind of throwing your intuition off is what I'm getting about this situation. So let's see. It's coming towards Gemini next in love, please. So we've got the Four of Wands that came out, which is, I mean, it's all about kind of nurturing and fostering a very like sense of foundation, safety, like home, someone you feel like, somewhere you feel very comfortable, very happy, very secure. The moon, and it's also kind of long term as well. It's like putting down significant foundations for the future. And the moon came out, which can be fear of the unknown, fear of what's to come, or fear of things coming to the surface, maybe that are not known at the moment. But this could be a concern that something is going to rear its ugly head, basically, whether that's like a like a hypothetical something, like you don't know, something might come up that you weren't expecting. What's going on here for Gemini, please? Wow, well, now we've got the Six of Swords, and this is a whole tarot deck, and there are two cards that have the same. You see there's like a male and female dancers. The male is on the Six of Swords, and the female's on the Four of Wands. And basically the swords talk about thought, ideas, ways of looking at things, solutions. Especially this Six of Swords is like, I can see a way forward. There is a path ahead. That, you know, I can see a way through the maze. There's solutions here. And the Four of Wands is, as I've already talked about, it's kind of like the physical, tangible stability, not just the idea of how, you know, how we do it, is also doing it, taking the action. And for me, these are like another divine counterparts to each other. And so you've got kind of everything you need here. Potentially. Basically, there's the potential for everything you could need. So, what's the moon about? Why the moon for Gemini? The Hierophant and the Lovers came out in reverse. That is Taurus and Gemini energy. The Lovers is your major arcana. But effectively, this could be the fear that you feel like this could be everything you're looking for in terms of a long-term commitment, but it could all end. I mean, the Hierophant talks about long-term commitment. The Lovers is obviously a loving romantic bond, two individuals coming together, and then the Hierophant is creating something bigger than the sum of its parts. But it's like, but you just lose all of that. Maybe it would become something unhealthy. This feels like someone fearful of committing any further. Maybe it would become restrictive. So just tell me, what's this talking about? Why is the Talking Oracle card here? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool and the Six of Pentacles. And the Tower is at the bottom of the deck. Now again, this is either because this could be for a Gemini, or you're dealing with a Gemini, or someone here who maybe they had a serious relationship in the past that it ended. Maybe they've been picking themselves up, getting back on their feet, and their stability has been growing as a result, and they're reflecting on the success that they've had and everything that they've built back up for themselves. So the idea of them jumping into something where they share what they've re-established for themselves with someone else is what is causing this kind of like the fog to descend, and they're not seeing clearly what is in front of them and the potential of the situation. They're only thinking of what they've been through before. Now, it's funny because I said with this Seven of Pentacles that it's basically someone looking at it and going, can this ever grow to the Ten of Pentacles? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Anything else about what's coming towards Gemini next in love? Okay. All right. The Ace of Swords, which is the overall energy for every single zodiac sign today. I feel like that is you're going to get the clarity. Whoever is in this confusion and like reflection place right now is going to get the clarity, but it's probably going to be with some space and some like space for themselves to think about what they want and what's best. I think also the clarity, because the deck split when that fell out, And we've got the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords. Both of these guys look bloody miserable, by the way, but essentially the Eight of Cups is someone who's still sat in the wreckage of something that didn't go right in the past. And that, I mean, those cups are smashed. Like, just get up and walk away from them, but he's still sitting in the wreckage of them, rather than moving on. And the Two of Swords is also someone in a place of avoidance, denial, not wanting to deal with making a decision, or it's very pessimistic, and it's not really knowing what to believe either. I feel like the clarity that this person's getting, whoever is, which side it's on, is that they would be denying themselves a big opportunity if they were to remain in what didn't work in the past, rather than grasping this new opportunity. Can you clarify for me, what is the Ace of Swords? What's that Ace of Swords telling them? What's the Ace of Swords telling them? Okay, it's basically just that. The King of Pentacles came out, which is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Six of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Basically, this is talking about the past and what they thought that they had back then. It's basically like, I think this person's going to realise that they have to get some space, allow the fog to clear, and this Ace of Swords kind of like piercing through the fog, and then they'll know what they've got, the potential of what could be pretty amazing in this situation. And I think it's also the realization that in the past they were looking at that bushel of pentacles, if you like, the previous relationship, and being like, yep, boom, sorted. This is definitely the one. This is definitely going to the Ten of Pentacles kind of thing. And it didn't. It did not. Did not work out like that. So it's kind of like, you know, and with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, two people are basically are potentially missing out on each other right now, by this person not wanting to take a chance again. And I think the realization is that nothing is promised. Nothing is 100% a sure thing. So, and also with the King of Pentacles coming out, this is someone who I think is going to realize that they have the ability to take a chance like this, to share their life that they've rebuilt very successfully with someone else again. Because if, worst case scenario, if it goes tits up like it did in the past, they have the ability to manifest it back again. You know, they manifest to where they're at right now, they can do it again. The King of Pentacles is someone who's not in a lack mentality. They are very good at manifesting like wealth and security, and they're also very generous, because they are by being so, they are opening up that kind of conduit of energy that they receive. For all that they give out to other people, they receive it, you know, it back even more so. So I think it's very positive, basically. That was an interesting one, Gemini. Basically, someone's just confused, but I think they are going to get the clarity about the potential in this situation. So that's what I've got for you this time, for what's coming towards you next in love. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was useful for someone out there. Please hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I know I've got a lot of lovely Gemini subscribers after one massive Gemini video a few months ago, so thank you so much. And if it resonated or if you enjoyed it, please leave me a comment, let me know. Thank you. So moving on to my wonderful Cancers. Sorry, brain freeze. Cancer, how you doing? You got the Ten of Cups. I love to see it. So this is what's coming towards you next in love. That is a lot of happiness and contentment, joy, sense of community as well, and being with the ones you love, spending time, whether that's friends, family, a family of your own, you and obviously your partner, two people coming together. There is a potential element here with children as well. Maybe you have children together, or maybe that might be in the future. It's obviously not for everyone, so don't worry if you don't want that element. But yeah, it's lovely. Let's see what's going on here. So tell me more. What's coming towards Cancer next in love, please? Oh, to be a Cancer, I don't think I want to have... I think my North Node is in Cancer, but you don't. It's not about me. I'm just saying, I wish I was a Cancer right now, because you've got soulmates that came out, first card. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. And at the bottom of the deck is love. Unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. Beaut. All right. Let's get some more. So Cancer, you're going to be loved up. Basically, what's coming towards you next in love? Tell me more for Cancer, please. Hold on. What's coming towards Cancer next? I just want it to fall on the floor. Okay, oh, interesting. Give me one more, please. Thank you. Wow. For some of you, don't shoot the messenger, this is someone that you have been apart from, and they are reaching the clarity, bearing in mind the Ace of Swords is your overall energy for everyone today. They're reaching they're having like a breakthrough moment of how they might have damaged the connection or hurt you previously. We've got memories, mistakes, and pain came out together. And then exhaustion in reverse. So what it's giving me is that someone is kind of thinking back on maybe some sort of mistakes that they made with you, Cancer. Obviously, if the roles are reversed, just reverse them. And they are... I think this person may have viewed themselves before as maybe the only victim in the situation. Basically, that maybe they felt like you'd hurt them, or, you know, they hadn't done that much. But basically what I'm getting is that they're kind of thinking back and realizing the pain that they've caused. And it's like a breakthrough moment. And it's actually bringing the two of you closer together. Now, this doesn't have to be someone that you've broken up with. This could be someone that you're with. But if so, they're just having a moment of realization of how they have behaved, the mistakes that they've made, and how they want to make up for that. They could have been acting quite selfishly in some way in the past, and that's what I kind of was getting, of like only really seeing things from their perspective or their side of things before. It may have taken them a while to gain the realization or the perspective, but in doing so, definitely I would say that the two of you are having like a renewal of the connection, and the love is still there between the two of you. So let's get some more. What's coming towards Cancer next in love, please? The Emperor. That is Aries Major Arcana. Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. They could have been behaving very my way or the highway, very domineering or controlling, or only thinking of their own needs and demands and not considering the other person in the connection so much. Tell me more, what's coming towards Cancer and love? Wheel of Fortune. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Big change. Big positive change in this connection, Cancer. Five of Swords come out. Tell me about that. Wow. For some of you, this is someone that you had an ending with. And it might be because they were acting very suspiciously. Or they were... they might have been jealous over you, as in over people who were talking to you, kind of always trying to find out what was really going on, not trusting you, or just also this could have been someone who was really out for themselves only in the connection. I mean, it's a connection of two people, but they might have only acted like whatever they need, that's the only important thing. It's the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Cups came out kind of reversed sideways, but basically, bearing in mind that's your overall energy card for the day, base card. So it's like the two of you were very happy or could have had a lot of happiness, but I feel like that cycle already came to a close because of how they handled it. Even this pain, one of the oracle cards came out, pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. This person may have kind of sabotaged the connection previously by being afraid of what they'd found or questioning it. Okay, so tell me more. How is this person and Cancer reaching the Ten of Cups? Okay, the Devil came out with the King of Pentacles. The Devil is Capricorn's major arcana, and the King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Why? The Five of Wands, and then the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of this deck now. It's the second time. This feels like someone who may have been struggling with some sort of addiction, potentially. The Nine of Cups in reverse can talk about substance abuse or overindulging. The Five of Wands is also kind of like having little spats with anyone around them, like being in a very, combative energy, of like just picking fights with people. But something major is changing with the Wheel of Fortune here twice. I don't know if something is coming to a head where they've been, or what they've been doing, like how they've been living is kind of reaching a climactic point here, which changes things. Maybe they're even having a big argument with someone who has been a bad influence on them. Wow. Oh, yeah. Strength card, that's Leo's major arcana, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Whatever's happening here is basically giving them the courage to detach from it and walk away from it. Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Swords is the overall energy for everyone today. I knew I was going to see it a lot. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, there is a breakthrough happening for this person, a realization. Maybe something might have gone wrong between the two of you as well. I don't know. Sorry, my voice. I don't know if this Five of Swords, Ten of Swords may have even been other influences on them, on their idea of you, or try and cast doubt into their mind, or tell them, you know, that you weren't trustworthy in some way. And because I'm picking up on this, there's something, maybe a connection that doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a friend or family member. It could even be an overbearing father for some of you, that they are realizing just how toxic that influence on their life is. And that realization is the catalyst for that Wheel of Fortune change, which is the third time I've seen this now. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the World. That is the completion of this chapter. This is reaching the conclusion. And then underneath the World is the Ten of Swords. And what does that mean? It means Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. They reach out to you humbly, hugely apologetic for the pain that they caused you and to the damage that was done to the connection with you. And I would say, from the fact that you're going to be extremely happy about what happens here, Cancer. So this isn't someone that you don't want to ever talk to again, that you don't want back. You might have even been confused and hence even more hurt as to why things went the way they did with you in the past. So this isn't someone that you're going to be like, oh, not you, slam the door in their face. No, you're going to be very happy, because I think the two of you have a lot of love and affection for each other. So yeah, that's what I've got for you this time, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it resonated for whoever it was meant to resonate with. Please do hit the thumbs up for me and subscribe if you'd like to. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if it did resonate or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, let me know. And thank you so much for all your wonderful support. So, moving on, Leo. Hello, my lovely Leos. Today you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so we're going to have to obviously see what this is about. But the Ten of Swords is an ending for definitely. Now, whether this ending is something that's already happened or the final nail is being put in the coffin in a situation, it could be, because bear in mind the Ace of Swords is the overall energy for everyone today. It could be a breakthrough moment as well, because the Ten of Swords breaks to the Ace of Swords. Sorry, I had something in my eye. So it could be also like a release in some way for you. Accepting the ending of something allows you to have a whole new chapter. Let's see. Tell me more, please, for Leo. But that is giving me the Monty Python sketch with the parrot. It is an ex-parrot. This parrot no longer exists. This parrot has ceased to exist. So something's dead. It could just be the acceptance that something is over. Let's see what's going on here. What's the Ten of Swords? Tell me what's coming towards Leo next for them in love. In your own time. Love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Okay, it could also be finding out that someone else has ended something. Let's see. Give me one more for Leo, please. It's coming towards them next in love. Thank you. The Snake. Competition and enemy. The other woman. Look over your shoulder. Okay. Wow. Now, a snake does shed its skin and go through rebirth and transformation. I say that, and underneath the top card is the Phoenix card, which is rising from the ashes. The top card is Cupid's arrow, struck by love, surprisingly. It might be finding out that there was someone treacherous who ended something for you and you didn't know. It might be finding out a truth about an ending. Because there's some, like, snakes are beautiful creatures. I don't have any issue with an snake, but, you know, they, in terms of a metaphor, it can be someone untrustworthy who presents themselves as someone who's trying to help you. So let's see what's going on here. Tell me more for Leo, please. What's coming towards them next in love? Ooh. Bitterness came out, but it literally spanned. The cards are a bit shiny, but it spans. It was in reverse. So it was bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. And escaping is at the bottom of the deck. Pushing away at the... Oh, interesting. We had hopeless that came out, which is kind of despairing, and then beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over. I think I said something about how the Ten of Swords breaking to the Ace of Swords and how this could be giving you the release that allows you to have a new start. I was actually picturing that card in my head when I was saying that. Leo, I feel like this is going to be complicated. What are you doing to me? It's kind of giving me the sense that there was an ending between you and someone. There was someone else who got involved and influenced that ending happening, and you didn't know. And the situation, like, you know, regarding that, whatever that was that ended, felt completely hopeless. Like, absolutely no chance. Maybe because you felt, or someone felt like the person it had ended with would still be very angry, would never give them another chance, kind of thing. But something is, potentially something's coming to light. Which is giving someone, like, maybe it's, you know, it's giving them the chance to call up that person they had an ending with and set the record straight. But it's also actually turning out that a new start that someone thought was hopeless is not so hopeless. In fact, it's surprising whoever's receiving contact, but it actually allows for the rebirth of the connection. All right, give me some tarot. What's coming towards Leo next in love, please? Give me some more information. Okay. Yep. Listen, guys, when I'm on it, I'm on it. The Five of Cups came out with the Death card and the Empress, first of all. So, that's the ending that we were talking about with that Ten of Swords. And someone was very upset that ending happened. Either they were very upset because they felt like the person that they had the ending with was the be-all and end-all, like the person that they could have hoped to find. I feel like the snake may have even been jealous of this Empress that, and therefore, like, coordinated things to end out of jealousy. And then the other cards that came out, the Page of Pentacles, which is that sense of a message, communication, It's the very beginning of reaching out, and the Ace of Wands, which it does have a snake on it, but it's more that sense of, you know, after the snake has shed its skin, this is new, shiny, fresh snake, having a very exciting new beginning. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, which talks about, you know, working together, collaboration, teamwork, to be able to nurture that Ace of Wands kind of sprout to grow to a full-blown tree. Tell me about the snake. Oracle card, please. Seriously. Five of Wands. Wow. This is someone who was in competition, or who wanted to be in competition with the Empress. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles is like a mini Empress for me as well. So this is this snake in this situation, which I feel is their true colours are going to be revealed in the near future here for someone. Thought that maybe it's somewhere that they knew that they couldn't really compete with the Empress in this situation, who could have been an Earth sign, and so they engineered the ending. Yeah, but tell me, how did the ending happen? How did the ending play out? Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Four of Wands. The ending happened because someone said that they weren't disinterested in commitment, or even just being in a union together, of making something official, of making something serious. At the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, which is, yeah. Why the Four of Cups? Why did they do that? They did that to an Empress. Jesus. I mean, if that was you, Leo, you know, we all make mistakes, but you don't turn your nose up Four of Cups style to the Empress. Why did they do that? Yeah. Okay. Basically, there was someone in the mix here who kind of probably told this person that you don't want to put down roots with this Empress. You don't want to start a foundation with them. They could have even said that the Empress was interested in them for financial reasons, or that they saw they just wanted to get married to anyone, kind of thing. Maybe it could have even been saying this person just wants to get married and live with someone else, like, as in they could be they could have suggested the Empress, whoever that was codependent, or they weren't really interested in the person. They were only interested in, like, they would literally commit to anyone, kind of thing is what I'm getting. And then what else came out? The Devil. Literally, look at these. The vibes are very similar. So yeah, there was the temptation. They put fear into someone's head here about the Empress's real intentions towards them, and they basically told them to stay single, with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles that came out. The Hermit is Virgo's major arcana. Both of these cards talk about... Now, in another setting, I would say this person could have been saying you need to spend some more time on your own. You need to, you know, make sure you're really strong on your own and focus on your independence. You have some soul searching or journey to go on with the Hermit. Normally that would be lovely. I would say that in a different context, but in this context, this person was in competition. Was like potentially a frenemy, or someone who was just jealous of the person that someone had met here, and so they wanted to sabotage it. So what I feel though is that this is coming to light with the Ace of Swords being the overall energy. Someone's seeing clearly the snake that they had in their midst, and as a result, lines of communication are reopening with the person that they had that ending with, their Empress, and as a result, a new beginning is actually possible. That's what I've got for you this time, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was useful and it resonated for whoever it was meant to resonate for. Thank you so much for all your support. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. And if you'd like to subscribe and you haven't already, I would love to have you. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and if it resonated or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment and let me know. I would love that too. Okay, I'm just going to get a sip of water. Okay. Moving on to my beautiful Virgos. Virgo, you have the Empress. Very nice. Funnily enough, what I was just talking about with Leo's card, if you were dealing with Leo previously, you might want to check out that reading. But anyway, it's all about you now. You've got the Empress card, which is stunning. That is, it is a card associated with Taurus and Libra. It's the major arcana, but it's the major arcana of the divine feminine. If you missed my preamble at the beginning, just to advise as well that Pisces got the Emperor, which is the divine masculine. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, you might want to check that one out as well, because I would say they are linked. But anyway, what's coming towards you next in love? The Empress is a card of abundance, growth, love, beauty, kindness, compassion, strength. It is fantastic. So one of the better cards you'd want for what's coming towards you next in love. Let's see what's going on. It can talk about fertility. Obviously, that's not going to apply for everyone. But yeah, it can talk about pregnancy. So just to mention that. What is, or expanding your family, whichever way around. What is coming towards Virgo next in love, please? We have got mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and shock is at the bottom of the deck. Sudden change, shocking news. Okay. Give me one more from this deck, please. What's coming? Thank you. We've got the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away. But the bottom of the deck is engagement ring. Higher commitment, partnership and union. This could be someone facing their, doing some introspection and coming to having to really face what inner wounds or trauma causes them to run away from serious commitments, or okay, let's get some more. What's coming towards Virgo next in love, please? Memories and conflicted, came out. Conflicted is hot and cold, multiple choices, decisions, and memories, reminiscing, dwelling. And then the bottom of this deck, the different deck, is shocking. You had shock at the bottom of the first deck a couple of minutes ago. What is this? Because the Empress is very beautiful energy. It's very compassionate and understanding and inspirational even. I mean, the Empress would be like, I was going to say, Helen of Troy. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but like as in, you know, the face that launched 100,000 ships, or whatever the phrase is. I don't know why, but that just popped into my head. So wow. Bitterness came out sideways. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. And at the bottom of the deck is commitment. Marriage, promises, fidelity. Yeah. I think this is someone who has done this before, and as in, this is about someone who's run from commitment before and is having to face the music and face why they do that. So underneath commitment is emotional storm, which says turmoil, unstable, affected. It's an emotional storm. Underneath that is silence, frozen, no words, stone wall, and then under silence is breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. And then underneath breaking point is past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. This feels like someone who wants to commit to something, or they get into a commitment and then they get very overwhelmed, maybe by some issue they have relating to commitment, as in that maybe it's a sense of feeling trapped or feeling not like they're not good enough for the commitment that they're in, like they're going to be a disappointment or something like this. It's going to be different for everyone, obviously, but they get overwhelmed emotionally. They maybe start to shut down. And then they reach a point of like, this is too much, can't deal with this, and run away. But I feel like someone is thinking back on when they've done that. There's a lot of reflecting on themselves, on what they've done in the past. This could be someone, whether it's you or someone you're connected with, Virgo, who is having like a breakthrough realization of a repeating pattern of this that they've been playing out. Let's get some tarot on it. This one. Tell me more for Virgo, please. Why is the Empress here? The Empress, it can be a wife. So this could be someone that you are married to but separated, or it doesn't have to be, but you could just be in a serious relationship, but maybe they go hot and cold, or they, you know, things get tricky, or you guys have like something that you really need to deal with. Maybe they shut down, or you do if it's the other way around. Tell me more. Thank you. So the Seven of Pentacles came out, which is Gemini's base card for today. But this Seven of Pentacles talks about someone who like is reflecting on what they've been doing has not been paying off for them. Basically, that I would say they're looking at the patterns of relationships. It could be different relationships, or all be about what they've been doing in one same relationship and the way they've been carrying on. But basically, it is also giving me a sense of someone who's like, they're not enough, because you see how on this Seven of Pentacles card, it's someone who's been, you know, they've planted pentacles, but they have not had the harvest that they would have expected, or other people expected, or that they'd hoped for. So there's a sense of disappointment here, but also if you keep you know, repeating the pattern of, if you keep trying to grow plants in a wasteland, they're not going to grow. So obviously if you keep playing out this pattern, shutting down, running away, then you're not going to have any progression. And I say that, and the other card that fell out was the Death card in reverse, which is Scorpio's major arcana. But this is not leaving, like putting to bed something that is causing this repeating pattern, I feel like, with that in reverse. And then the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, which is your major arcana, Virgo. But this is introspection. This is going on, this is the self-reflection energy that we've been talking about from the start, about someone actually finding the root cause of why they are the way they are, why they have been behaving the way they're behaving, getting to the root of it. So why is the Empress here? Now, it could be that, you know, I was saying the Helen of Troy thing, it could be that you are inspiring this person to actually face themselves and not do the same thing they've done all the other times, because you could be someone that they really do want to commit to and they don't want it to go the same way it has before. Why is the Empress here for Virgo? Yeah, exactly. The Ten of Swords came out, and the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Basically, whoever is coming through as the Empress here is this person on the Ten of Cups card. Like, that's effectively, imagine coming across or meeting your idea of the perfect person and being like, I can't fuck it up again, basically. Like, I can't do what I have always done or how my relationships have always played out with this person, because there is only one Empress, basically. So, how's Virgo? Yeah, it's basically, the Empress energy is the catalyst here for someone to go within and address what has caused them to run in the past, because they want to make the shift, they want to make the change. Bearing in mind the overall energy for everyone today is the Ace of Swords. It's not so much that they have the answer immediately of why they have done what they've done in the past, but it's just it's the inspiration element of the Ace of Swords of, I want this person, I want to be with this person, so I need to make change. So where does Virgo fit into all of this? I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is going to come out, but I'm going to say that just in case it does. Where does Virgo fit into all of this? What? The Seven of Swords came out. Then the Two of Swords with the Seven of Wands. And the Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Virgo. Virgo, you're cracking me up. This person's going through like a full, I don't know, I come to Jesus moment is the phrase that jumps into my head. Meanwhile, Virgo, I'm like, where do you fit into this? You're like, this person is a liar, they are a ghoster, they are a runner, this person just disappears into the night. You know, whenever they fancy it, they just do a vanishing act and leave a wake of pain behind them. And I don't want any business with them. This is Seven of Wands, very guarded, very defensive when it comes to this person. Don't want them anywhere near you. Two of Swords, also don't want to even consider them, look at them, read their message. Like, I don't hear them out. Wow. something else from Virgo. So the Queen of Pentacles came out with the Hanged Man. The Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Hanged Man talks about something hasn't been progressing, it hasn't been going anywhere, to be honest. And it's just, you kind of accepted, the Virgos basically accepted the fact that this is not moving and there's nothing they can do about it as well. They could also, the Two of Swords, Seven of Wands could also feel like this is how, as far as you're concerned, you feel like this person ignores you, pushes you away, does a disappearing act when it gets tricky kind of thing, and has left you on hold or in limbo. Yeah. Queen of Swords, you're very, you don't have much time left for this person now. You feel quite straight to the point and blunt when it comes to them, because, and also like you have to be smart and protective of yourself when it comes to this person. So I guess it's just to kind of let you know what's going on with them. Some of you might not care, but that I'm just like, why has this come through then? What is the potential outcome between Virgo and this person? Well, Justice, that's Libra's major arcana. Well, and Death, Scorpio's major arcana. Wow. I mean, considering the Death card came out in reverse before, and I was like, the fact that this person can't, like, put something to bed that is stopping them from having any success, it looks like that's changing. But what does that mean for Virgo and this person? Okay, the Ten of Wands came out with the Ace of Cups, which is closure. It's the end of a long, difficult chapter, and the Ace of Cups is releasing a lot of burden and allowing for a fresh new beginning. But is that with this person, or is that with someone else? Ace of Wands now. The Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For most of you, I would say that this message is here to let you know that even if you may feel like this person wasted your time, kept you on hold, pushed you away, etc., and really did you no favors whatsoever. This message, if you're resonating as the Empress, is basically here to say that you have actually had a massive impact on this person who may have treated you poorly, for sure, and been very hot and cold with you, and shut down and run away from you. But effectively, it's in some way, this has balanced some sort of karmic, maybe even a karmic contract between the two of you. And I don't normally say, but that's kind of what I'm getting. And in doing so, something is done. Like the debt or whatever is paid, and this is now allowing change to happen. Like basically, and I'm saying it's probably going to be with someone else, because the Four of Cups came out. This isn't about someone who kind of it made you feel rejected or dismissed. It's not about them. It's about, with the Ten of Cups, underneath the Ten of Cups is the Empress. I don't think they get another opportunity with you, with the Empress. I feel like the Empress is going to be, has basically closed out some sort of chapter, maybe for both people, by being who she is, or the Empress can be a man in real life as well, but I'm just saying she because it's the Empress. And it's actually causing massive change, which involves a new beginning, which is both one full of joy and love, but also passion and a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. So, yeah, interesting. That's what I've got for you this time, Virgo. I hope it was useful for someone. If it resonated or you enjoyed it, please do leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button and for subscribing if you'd like to subscribe. I'd love to have you. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. And I will speak to you soon. Let's put this away. All right. How are we doing for time? Oh, I am taking my sweet time today. Okay, moving on to Libra. Libra, today you have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for being here, I should say as well. So this is what's coming towards you next in love. Let's find out. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for my wonderful Libra? The Ten of Pentacles talks about family, abundance, being able to enjoy your hard work and everything. What's the word? Can't think of the word, sorry. It's like on the tip of my brain, but yeah. A lot of success, a lot of financial security, and a sense of family as well. So, and loyalty, I want to say as well. So let's see what's coming towards Libra next in love, please. Okay, you've got mirror, which is mirroring each other's self-reflection, introspection, and picture, looking at pictures, nostalgia. Wasn't going to get that one. Look at this one. Why did I just get that if you're like a family home, visiting family or something, and there's a photo album or a box of photos, someone could be looking through those, and what they are seeing, they're either kind of seeing something from a different perspective. It's kind of making them consider something differently. Let's see. Tell me more. What's coming towards Libra next in love? Oh, and Scorpio has your Major Arcana today, by the way, as their base card, the Justice card. So if any of you are dealing with Scorpios, coming towards Libra next in love. Depth, awareness, important, value. Okay, so trapped came out, stuck, tied down, and captive, and open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. I feel like what came into my head is that you may get a new understanding of someone who felt stuck or trapped in a situation, and you're feeling a lot of empathy for them, and you're not just looking at the surface level situation, you're kind of taking a deeper dive into putting yourself in their shoes, and it's making you, it's either giving you a sense of understanding about yourself from understanding more about somebody else's and what their life was like, or what their choices they made, why they did that, why they felt they had to. It's kind of like a forgiveness, kindness kind of energy that I'm getting. Now, so far I'm getting more, this is more to do with like family, but this could very well affect your love life by how you're kind of opening yourself up more empathetically and potentially even healing something within yourself. So let's get some more. It's coming towards Libra next in love, please. Or even, you might even be seeing a reflection of yourself in someone else. I'm seeing, like, you know, if you came across photos or the story of, like, your grandmother, for example, it's just popped into my head, and you might see a pattern of how maybe you stayed in something where you're like kicking yourself. You're like, I know I shouldn't have stayed, but seeing that and someone in your family did the same thing, it's really hard to explain. I'm just kind of getting that your understanding about them and why they felt they had to is also giving you a sense of, like, relief and maybe even forgiving yourself. Tell me more for Libra, please. What's coming towards them next in love? We have got the Chariot. The Seven of Wands. Now this is kind of, the Chariot is Cancer's major arcana, but it's just a card of, it's not just, but it is a card of victory and confidence to move forward. And the Seven of Wands in this deck that I've used is kind of feeling like you're a bit fragile, or you're a bit weak, like not weak, but, you know, delicate, and you need kind of protecting, or you're not necessarily strong enough to withstand, like, the slings and arrows of life or something. I don't know if you're getting victory over that and just kind of getting a new sense of self-confidence and self-belief. Tell me more for Libra, please. Oof. Oh, wow. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil that came out together. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Devil is Capricorn's major arcana. Not that all Capricorns are devils. Those three came out together. Wow. And the Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck, which is Pisces. Lots of water, but funny enough, we had Trapped, the Oracle card, and that is that devil energy as well. I feel like you're getting a completely different perspective, Libra, on, this could have even been like your mother, for example, or a significant female figure in your family is what I'm getting, whether it's sister, auntie, grandmother, whatever. But this is someone, maybe you even judge them harshly for them staying in a situation which you viewed as toxic and unhealthy, staying with a toxic partner. And but I am getting the sense you're seeing this from a completely different perspective, putting yourself in their shoes, and it's allowing for a lot of healing and forgiveness, including self-forgiveness. And it's actually also even empowering you and making you feel like you are stronger than you thought you were, and you can, and that's giving you the sense of confidence to charge forward in the direction that you want to. Now, the other thing is this Queen of Cups and the Devil, that can also talk about kind of very emotionally manipulative and causing someone to feel like they can't make choices for themselves because so for some of you it might not be, it could be a male family member. It really doesn't matter about the gender, I'm just giving you examples. But it could be, you know, you never understood why your granddad stayed with like your grandmother who was a nightmare. I don't know, something like this. And it's just like getting a better understanding of why someone did what they did, and it's causing, it's very lovely is actually what I'm getting. It's like a huge sense of empathy and kindness. Anything else for Libra? What does this mean for their love life? The Seven of Swords came out with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is your base card for this mini reading, Libra. Huh. What's the Seven of Swords? Wow. What? My goodness. The Eight of Wands came out with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Oh, my goodness. Why do I feel like if you've been staying in a situation, Libra, the other card that came out was the Ten of Cups in reverse on top of the Ten of Pentacles. If you've been staying in a situation which was not causing you a lot of happiness at all, but you felt like you had to, or maybe even you were dealing with someone who was very emotionally manipulative, or like guilt tripping you or confusing you about what you had, as in trying to tell you that you did have it all and the happiness, and you didn't, or they had some sort of element of control by, did I say emotionally manipulative already? Probably, but like they would control you, I don't know, with like threats of they wouldn't survive, or they, the pain that they would feel if you left them, I don't know, something like this. There's an element of standing up against lies and coercive tricks and standing up against it. Because the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, it's both very empowered, it's both very fast moving, and the Tower, that is, I feel like you're almost getting inspired by understanding something from a family member, and maybe it could have even been like someone in your family who's stuck in a situation and you felt like you had to do the same. And from actually understanding a lot more about what was really going on in their situation, it's empowering you for some reason. And I can't get exactly like what that is, because it's going to be slightly different for each of you, but it's having a massive effect on your love life, and that you are, I feel like what I got was that you're giving someone their marching orders, and you're not allowing yourself to remain trapped. If anything, I feel like you may have thought like you weren't strong enough to deal with it, and something here, understanding someone else's story, is basically giving you the confidence to it will be a tower, it will be like pulling the rug out from underneath maybe someone else who's very controlling out from under their feet, but it is a victory for you in the long run. So that's what I've got for you this time, Libra. Interesting message. I hope it was useful for someone. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing if you haven't already. If it resonated or you enjoyed it, please do leave me a comment and let me know. And also, if you are looking through photos in like a family home, then I definitely want to know. Okay, moving on to my gorgeous Scorpios. Scorpio, how are you doing? I hope you're very well, and I hope we have a much nicer message for you this week than the last one. So your card, the base card for you today, is the Justice card, which is Libra's major arcana. Now, this is what's coming towards you next in love. So Justice is pretty nice. This is talking about something that was unfair being made right. This is the, I just want to say like the universal equalizer or something like this. Like, if this was something that was hidden, you know, it's like the sense of the truth always comes out, and the... So let's see what's going on here. This could be someone intervening in your love life who is an objective, fair, wise third party. Or it could just be that you're getting some justice or karma. So let's see what's going on. What's coming towards Scorpio next in love, please? Healthy choices came out in reverse. Being happier, self-love, self-care, that's in reverse. Oof. And not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Ooh, someone's been very unhappy. Maybe it's time, whoever, if this is you, Scorpio, then maybe it's time you caught a bit of a break. Something to celebrate, at least. What is going on here? It's coming towards Libra next in love, please. There we go. Oh, wow. Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary, but this is a different deck to the first oracle card I grabbed, oracle deck. It's the same image. They're like on this, this one's on a dock, the other one's on a beach, but basically almost exactly the same image. Well, there's a lot of cards. What's going on here? Scorpio. Oh. Soulmates in reverse. Unity and connection. Wow. And, well, yeah. So, I mean, this is telling me this could be about a breakup, or you've experienced a breakup recently, or the ending of what you thought was a soulmate connection. You've been on your own. You've been unhappy. Not taking care of yourself with the healthy choices. And I'm not, that wasn't like a criticism, but like, you know, when you're not in a place you don't really care enough about yourself to look after yourself well, because you're feeling depressed and upset and withdrawn, and, you know, this is just like sweatpants and a pizza if you can be bothered kind of thing. So the justice here could be that, oh, look at that, I picked up this deck to clarify. The justice card is at the bottom of that one. This could be that something good is coming in because you deserve it after the shit that you've been through recently. I hope so. Let's see what's going on here. It's coming towards Scorpio next in love, please. Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles came out. The Tower is at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles, sorry, talks about kind of working together. It can also, when I see it with the Tower, it feels like trying to work on rebuilding the tower that fell down, kind of thing. Either you've had a tower moment, quite clearly, from the oracle cards that came out. Oh, okay. Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups landed on top of it. Wow, the Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck and Justice is underneath it. So who's in the Five of Cups? I feel like you both are by the looks of it. You and someone else? Why is the Five of Cups here? Oh yeah, the Empress. That is Libra and Taurus energy. But Virgo also got the Empress as their base card today. But this is... Why is the Empress here with the Five of Cups? Oh, Nine of Cups came out, but then the Seven of Swords. Oh, so it feels like what's coming towards you next, Scorpio, is someone who saw you as the be-all and end-all, as their absolute wish fulfillment. Like they couldn't wish for more. Like literally everything they could wish for with that combination, and they lied to you. Or there was some sort of deception. They could have told you that they were, like, they could have been describing the future with you that they were picturing and starting to, like, have those kind of conversations whilst also messaging someone else. Yeah. Thinking that they were, I mean, it doesn't have to be just one person. They could have just still been out there trying to pick up numbers, trying to talk to other people. Even I'm kind of getting on dating apps as well still, but doing this obviously in secret, keeping it hidden, whilst at the same time having conversations with you about the future that they pictured with you. You know, how many kids do you want? Where shall we live when we get married? That kind of conversations. But yeah, being not great. Like, this is an understatement, but just okay. So why is the Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups? Six of Cups, yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. That's where I thought this is where it was going. So that person, and I feel like you're going to know who this is about if this is resonating for you, and bearing in mind if it's not, it's fine. You could check out one of your other major placements, because this is someone you thought. And it's very fresh, is what I'm getting. So I'm like, you'll know this is for you, because you are still in the phase of kind of heartbreak from being separated from this person. I feel like it's fresh. This is not someone you broke up with 5 years ago and you're well over it and you feel fine. Like, obviously it was probably horrible what you went through, but you're fine now. No, this is fresh. Maybe even like in the last month, because you're still very much in a very hurt place, withdrawing yourself from maybe even spending time with friends. As I said, not looking after yourself because it's just the last thing on your mind. Just like, you know, make yourself a nice meal, whatever. So this person wants to try and make things right with you. Now, you do whatever you want with them, but I'm just telling you what the cards are saying, that they feel like they screwed up royally, and they deceived someone that they now can't replace at all, because you can't replace the Empress. And they want to rebuild the foundation that they had with you that crumbled with their behaviour, and want to return to you, make things right, make up for what they did, basically. I just chuckled because I was about to grab a different deck and ask how Scorpio going to be feeling about this, and the Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which is definitely standing your ground. Let's use this one. How is Scorpio going to be feeling about this person trying to make things right with them? Well, the Temperance card came out. Wow. Okay, yeah. So again, the Six of Cups came out. So that was the Six of Cups from the first deck. And then this is from a second deck, Six of Cups with the Page of Pentacles and the Temperance card. So the Temperance talks about, is Sagittarius' major arcana. It talks about healing, bringing things into balance, making things fair. It does talk about reconciliation, as does the Six of Cups. So I can't get different cards to come out just to force this to be about a new love. For this Scorpio is resonating for, this is because they need to know that how, you know, they're feeling awful as well right now. And very much alone and very sad about this. So to let you know, they're getting back in touch. They want to smooth things out between the two of you. They want to give like their kindness, their affection to you, to heal the connection, get you guys back on to a harmonious place. But like the deck split when those cards fell out to show the Devil and the Nine of Swords. So I said, how are you going to be feeling, Scorpio? I think you're going to be aware that this is what they're attempting to do, but you're going to be feeling very anxious and resistant and stressed because you feel like they've shown their true colours already to you once, and you're very concerned that as much as you want them and you felt very unhappy without them, that they're going to do the same thing to you again, because effectively this is just a temptation to play into their toxic BS again. Yeah, Seven of Cups, so probably a little bit confused as well about what choice to make about this. Anything else? What's going to be coming towards Scorpio in love? Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Basically, you're gonna need to sleep on it, and you're gonna need to think about what they've got to say. They are presenting an opportunity for a restart, to try again, a new beginning with you, Scorpio. It's completely up to you what you do. I would say that you are, yeah. See, the thing is, you've already come out as the Empress. The Knight of Wands is there. Underneath the Knight of Wands is the Empress, again, from this deck. The Knight of Wands and the Empress is not a good match. Not on the same frequency, vibration by any means. So I think you're going to need to take your time with this combination. The Page of Swords talks about finding things out. And also withholding your answer. Like, you see how the sword is pointed down. She's considering what this person has to say, but definitely there's no need to rush about some sort of reconciliation with them, or taking them straight back, or giving them another chance straight away. It might also be like they are going to have to not put their money where their mouth is, not about money, but like they're going to have to really, it's about their actions, not their words. So I feel like it's going to be, you're going to take your time deciding on whether you want to give them another chance or not. But that's what I've got for you this time, Scorpio. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful and it resonated for whoever it was meant to resonate with. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if it did resonate or you enjoyed it, leave me a message and let me know. Thank you so much. And I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Let's just get the fringe out of the eyes. Moving on to, I didn't really, there we go, bane of my life is fringe. So moving on to my gorgeous Sagittarius. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Saggy, this time you have the Four of Wands as your base card, which is another beautiful card. Four of Wands talks about a reason to celebrate, is union. It can talk about commitment, can talk about marriage. It's a happy home of joy and excitement, a very, like a stable foundation as well. So this is what's coming towards you next in love, Saggy. So let's find out more. Why the Four of Wands? What's coming towards Sagittarius next? Thank you. Healing heart, healing heartbreak. Okay. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. So you could be entering into a new relationship, which is very reciprocal and very lovely. And it's actually helping to heal you from a previous relationship where you may have felt like you were used, your kindness was abused, you know, someone in the past stepped all over your boundaries. It could be something new here that's really beautiful. Let's find out more. Coming towards Sagittarius next in love, please. We've got heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up, and obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. So yeah, I feel that is a hangover from your previous situation that could still be affecting this one, where you might like be really happy and really enjoying this connection that's here or coming to you. But the fog might be starting to descend because of concerns of what is being hidden from you or what you don't know about. It's giving a little bit of anxiety about the past will repeat itself. Okay. So confessions came out, which is unveiling, coming clean, messages, and at the bottom of the deck is influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Okay, you could also be coming clean to someone that you're having this like lovely connection with about what is influencing why you're starting to feel confused, or why you're maybe if you're questioning, like because you're trying to find out what's being hidden from you. You could be explaining. It's the influence of what you've been through, or this is obviously could all be reversed as well. Let's find out more. What's going on for Sagittarius, please? It's coming towards the next in love. Yep. Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. I feel like you're basically explaining, or again, just reverse the roles if it's the other way around, but I was going to say you for now, that you're explaining if you're being a little bit distant or you're starting to distant, you feel yourself pulling back from someone who is otherwise, is a very lovely connection going on, that you need time. You need to take this slow because you are still healing from a very painful previous relationship that really had a big effect on you. Because the Knight of Pentacles is that kind of slow and steady, it's a long journey, and and the Four of Swords talks about healing and rest and still kind of getting over something. So tell me more. What's coming towards Sagittarius in love next? Oh, see, there you go. Two of Cups. Beautiful. That is that's two soulmates coming together. For someone that you feel like they feel like home. Very, very sweet. And you really have maybe an instant connection with this person. You have a strong, you're aligned with each other. You have a strong sense of you mirror each other. What's coming towards Saggy next in love, please? No. Yeah. Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Now, I don't necessarily think this is actually happening. This is going back to the obscurity oracle card for me of what is being hidden from me. This Queen of Swords tries to find out things that are not being said to her directly. She's using kind of her sense of intuition or her wisdom to give herself the answers that are not being directly communicated to her. And this is just straight out a heartbreaker, a cheater, a player with this combination. The Knight of Wands is not always, but this is just. I think you might be having to explain to someone that otherwise is a very lovely, Two of Cups, this potential unconditional love you've got going on. Four of Wands, cause for celebration, meeting this person or starting to be with them. But I think a conversation is going to be needed of why someone is maybe even distancing themselves or getting suspicious, and that is that there's still an influence of the past. Oh, Nine of Cups and Temperance, which is, Temperance is your major arcana, Saggy. At the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So, I don't know if, for some of you specifically, it's not going to necessarily be for all of you, some of you could be worried about what happens when the person that you're, having this connection with either goes to a party or is just having some drinks, and basically, when they're not in full control of their faculties, if you like, if they've just partying, because the Four of Wands can also talk about like a party or a celebration. There is like this, maybe if you're with someone before, they would have no sense of loyalty if they were in like those situations where they were out with their mates or they were at a party or whatever. They would act like they were single, or just be completely inappropriate with other people. Maybe you're concerned the same thing's going to happen again. With that, I don't recommend. Obviously, you do what you want, but I just looked down at that obscurity card with this person like pulling their jumper up around their face to hide their face. Someone could be going to a party that they know that the person that they're seeing is going to be at, just to basically hide and spy on them, like as in, hide their face whilst the person goes past to kind of just see what they're doing. It's not going to be for all of you, but I don't obviously know how well that's going to play out. But there's this element of suspicion, which is a shame because there's so much lovely stuff here with this connection. But this Temperance card is also telling me there's a need to kind of balance out the happiness with the fear. It's almost like this connection could be triggering someone because of what they went through in the past. Let me grab this one. What are the intentions of this person that is Saggy, let's just say it's you, that you're connecting with? What are their intentions towards Saggy? So the Nine of Swords came out with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse on top of it. And the Ace of Pentacles. What this gave me is that someone here, I did ask what the intentions of the person coming towards you, Saggy. This person is really worried. I don't know if they are losing their job or their company's going bust or something. They're not making enough at work, like as in they feel like they're worrying that they don't make enough money. But their intention is to offer something serious to you, Saggy, with the Ace of Pentacles. That's like proposal for marriage. That's like keys to a home kind of thing. Let's just say it's a very serious, like long-term intention. But this person is at the same time worried because maybe financially they're not that secure right now. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles. And then the Three of Cups. So, this person doesn't want to mess you around, I don't feel. But, and they know that you've been through a lot, and they don't want to add to your disappointments, if you like. But they feel, because the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse, they don't necessarily feel balanced enough to make a serious offer of commitment right now. And so that's why they might just be enjoying your company on a lighter level so far with the Three of Cups. I don't necessarily see that that's because they're trying to keep their options open or they want anyone else. No. Eight of Wands, they're just kind of waiting. See how the on this Eight of Wands card there's like letters with money. I feel like they're just waiting on better days financially. Yeah, so that then Two of Wands upright, then they can make the choice to go in the direction they want to with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, because they'll feel like someone that you can rely on and that they can actually provide some sense of security and that kind of thing. So I think this is an early connection because this person's has good long-term intentions but not okay, so that could also be adding to what maybe you think they are dragging their feet with committing to you because they're hiding that they are trying to sneak around with other people, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's because they are very worried about their money situation right now. But that's what I've got for you this time, Saggy. I really hope it was useful for someone, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you as well for hitting the thumbs up button for me. It just takes a second. It means the world. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I would love to have you. And if it did resonate or you enjoyed it, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you soon, my lovely Saggies. Okay, moving on to my wonderful Cappy crew, my fellow Capricorns. How are you doing? I hope you're really well. I just did well overdue, a long, detailed individual sign reading for you last week. So it's up on the channel and it's in the Capricorn playlist if you haven't seen it already and you'd like to check it out. And obviously if this one doesn't resonate for you, you might want to check that one out. But let's get back to your straight to the point, shorter reading today. Today, Capricorn, you've got the Eight of Cups. Okay. Now, the Eight of Cups can talk about leaving something behind that is not emotionally fulfilling and journeying off into the unknown. Now, this Eight of Cups card, this person is kind of sitting and not necessarily walking off into the distance. They're sitting, considering it. So you might be considering leaving something behind you. But, I mean, this could go 100 different ways. So let's just get into it. What is coming towards Capricorn next in love, please? What is coming towards... Ooh. Shock came out. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany and transformation. Give me one more, please, for Capricorn. What's coming towards them next? The Dragonfly, light-hearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light. Wow, well, there's definitely a link there. The things coming to light and shocking news. Okay, and we've got change. The word change is on both cards as well. So let's see which direction this goes in. Capricorn, please, what's coming towards them next in love? I was really talkative. Okay, first card that came out was lusting, which is forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. We have got curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind, and bluff. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Oh my. Well, why do I feel like someone has been playing it off as if they're great and whatever choices they made worked out really well for them? And it's not the case. They might even feel like it's a punishment, like it's they're like being cursed right now by either something they chose to do or like let's see. Maybe, I mean, with lusting and curse, I don't know if they went towards someone else that they were lusting after, and that turned out to be a disaster, but they're playing it off like, oh, it's great, it was such a good idea. But there is distance between you and this person. Definitely. I mean, with the Eight of Cups, this could also be about someone that you either feel has turned their back on. Sorry, did I show you? Distance is at the bottom of the deck. Underneath distance is pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn and withdrawn, single, lonely and solitary. Solitary. So, yeah. I mean, I think this is someone who you're already distant with that Eight of Cups card. You might not have completely detached from them, but, you know, there's a lot of space between the two of you, let's just say. But their pride is part of that bluff of the pretending that they're great when actually they feel lonely and very much like alone because of the choices that they made. Let's see. Give me a second. What is coming towards Capricorn next in love, please? So you got the Emperor and the Magician came out together. That is strong Aries energy. But the Emperor, I almost said the pride, because the Emperor can be very proud, very stubborn, that does not want to admit when they've got something wrong. Doesn't want to show any like possible signs of vulnerability or perceived weakness or whatever. So why is the Magician? Thank you. Got the Lovers now with this Gemini's major arcana. Why is the Magician here? Oh, good grief. The Lovers with the Tower. 4 major arcana, Capricorn. The Tower is Mars energy. It's like an energy of destruction. Wow. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, when the Tower came out with the Lovers, there's the Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. This person, lusting, I mean, the Queen of Wands is very lusty energy. She would be like a representation of a temptation, like a sexual temptation. I'm trying to say it in a weird way so that YouTube doesn't put the prude blocker on it, on the video. But yeah, they would definitely be connected in terms of energies. I feel like this is someone who detached from you to go towards a Queen of Wands. They either blocked you energetically or really did, or just the Two of Swords is like just shut down, pull the shutters down, like no answer, no explanation, no decision, explanation. It's just a shutdown. And then with the Ten of Wands as well, the other thing I would say is that if this is about the Queen of Wands, this didn't go anywhere. This was a dead end. The Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands, there was nothing there, except a good time, maybe a one-off time or short-lived. This is also non-committal energy with the Three of Cups, and then Five of Pentacles. And then there was no support, there was no nurture, there was this Queen of Wands really didn't care about this person. And I think that's why they feel like this was almost like a curse, because they're now alone, out in the cold. Maybe that Five of Pentacles can also like talk about a lack of security and stability and routine and community and being loved and looked after. It's like just abandoned. But they're they're wearing a mask about this in terms of like hiding the fact about how they like in a crappy place this person is, because they are proud. And also, yeah, this is someone who doesn't, he struggles to say when they got something wrong. So what does this mean for Capricorn? Are they getting in touch? So this is what's coming towards Capricorn next in love. So why is this here? Temperance, another major arcana. That's Sagittarius this time. There's 5 major arcana here, but why Temperance? The Knight of Swords, communication rushing in, and then the Ace of Wands fell out, and at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Okay, well that would be sudden change. Tell me about who this Ace of Wands is with. 10 of Cups. I mean, you're going to be extremely happy about this, Capricorn. Wow. The World came out with the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck now. And Justice is underneath the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, the Queen of Swords was the other card that came out. There's a new chapter coming towards you in love, Capricorn, if you want it. There might even be a... I don't know. I can't say that this person is going to confess that they screwed up and they made the wrong choice and they, you know, they really regret their actions. I just don't get the sense this person's going to admit that, because I get the sense they're too prideful and too stubborn. They'd rather bluff it off that they've been really happy and they've, oh yeah, it's given me a chance to get a clear headspace. My arse. It's more like I've been miserable, alone, like questioning all of my choices beforehand. I just don't think you're going to get the full... They're going to play it off as if it was the right thing to do for them at the time. Fine, whatever. But the truth is that you deserved better than that, than how you were treated. And it's also about... The justice here is that of what you were offering to this person, and they chose something which was nothing in comparison, and it just doesn't feel fair. For like, the universe is like, that's just not fair that the low-hanging fruit got chosen. So this person, whether they're not going to probably admit it, but they know the truth, that you were not treated fairly. But I also... Alright, let me just ask, how is Capricorn feeling about this person when they rush in out of nowhere with that Knight of Swords, trying to have a new beginning with you? How is Capricorn going to be feeling about this person? Wow, we've got the King of Wands with the Chariot. So the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and the Chariot is Cancer's major arcana. Well, I said rushing in with the Knight of Swords. The Chariot is probably the fastest energy in the deck. So what I would say is that you're like, oh, when you want something, suddenly you move really fast. That's kind of what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Because the King of Wands is a go-getter, is determined, is very passionate, and what they want they go after, and the Chariot is like, boom, you know, it's all about what I want, I'm going for it. But I just get the sense that you were waiting and left out in the cold by this person for a long time, and they didn't seem to give a give a hoot, if you like, about doing that, but then suddenly they want to come towards you, and it's like, oh yeah, can I come see you tomorrow? It's what I'm getting is like it's all on their terms. Anything else? But how's Capricorn going to be feeling about this person? Ten of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse, and Six of Wands. Wow, it's a lot of fire. I would say it's also going to feel like a relief. Maybe you felt like there was this element of conflict and tension between the two of you that you really didn't like. And it's just the fact that you can actually call a truce or meet each other in the middle. And maybe there was an element of mistakes on both sides kind of thing. I would say that's a very balanced way of looking at like a conflict resolution is what I'm getting from you, Capricorn. Well, wow. The Ace of Wands is from a different deck. That was that one. So yeah. Ace of Wands twice, and then the deck split when that fell out to show the Six of Wands once again and the Ace of Wands. So a lot of wands, a lot of fire. Eight of Wands talks about fast-paced, again, communication back and forth, and also someone really, they have a target, they go for it. And Six of Wands is that element of, it can be victory, but it's a breakthrough, it's success after a long slog of battle. So anything else? What's coming towards Capricorn in their for them in love next? What's coming towards Capricorn? Oh wow. Wow. The Lovers and the Devil came out together as well. I was like, wow, doing a Owen Wilson, because that's Gemini's major arcana, that's Capricorn's major arcana. But this, as a combination, there's an extremely strong connection between the two of you. Like, there was no chance, no chance, snowball's chance in hell that you weren't going to meet in this lifetime. Sorry about the double negative, but basically, you guys are very much tied to each other. Karmically, energetically, there is a big contract between the two of you that probably hasn't been fulfilled so far because this person, well, we've gone through it already and what happened. Then the Magician came out, which, bearing in mind, that is already here from the first deck that I used as well. Magician twice. And this is funny. So the Emperor with the Magician, let me just pause for a second to tell you about that. This is someone who wants to make this happen, but they don't want to lose face. But they still want to make it happen. The Emperor is someone with pride. I mean, it would be like a boss or a leader of an army. Like, they need their men or women, I was going to say men as in an army, but whatever, or their colleagues, their subordinates. Not that this person thinks that you're beneath them, this is probably a bad metaphor, but I'm trying to explain that this person needs you to still respect them, to have the confidence to try and make this happen with you. That if, I guess it's just that element of like, how do I get my team back on board? In this case, you're their team, Capricorn, without losing face, even though I screwed up. So that's why they're wearing a mask, about how, you know, this space has given them the headspace that they needed, not that they've been absolutely miserable. The other card that came out was the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, bearing in mind that's the overall energy for everyone today. Ace of Swords, underneath that is the Knight of Swords. So again, rushing in. I think we saw with Ace of Swords, there it is again as well. So that's what I've got for you this time. I would say that for the Capricorn this is resonating with, this is actually going to make you quite happy. I mean, you might have a certain level of like boundary with this, like fresh boundaries when it comes to this person because of the distance and the tension. But I feel like from what I can see, it's actually making you very happy that the two of you can sort out whatever happened before and move on from it in however way you want to move on from it. But there's an opportunity. Whether you want to take it or not is up to you. But that's what I've got for you this time, my darling Capricorns. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I would love to have my wonderful Cappy crew growing for the channel, and hit the thumbs up button for me. That'd be amazing. If it did resonate or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment and let me know. I know you will. Thank you so much. Right, moving on to my wonderful Aquarius. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. I hope you're doing really well. So today you have the Queen of Cups as your base card. So that's water energy. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be one of those signs that you're dealing with, but in terms of what's coming towards you next in love, the Queen of Cups is, it's a feeling all the feels is what I'm trying to get out, like feeling all the feels. You might feel a lot of love for someone in the near future. You might be feeling washing over with like head over heels in love with someone, or just feeling very compassionate or close to someone. So let's see what's coming towards Aquarius next in love, please. Okay. Paradise came out in reverse, which is happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase, but it's in reverse. Oh, Aquarius. I should have shut my big old mouth. The second card that came out was cut down, cutting out, separation, silent treatment. Oh, I don't like that. That feels like right when you're in the honeymoon phase, the feeling very happy, and then someone pulling the rug out from underneath your feet. Obviously, this reading could be reversed as well. Let's see. I mean, that would cause a lot of emotional upheaval and turmoil and feeling all the feels, but not in the way I was hoping for you. Give me more, please, for Aquarius. What's coming towards them next in love? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. I don't know if someone's going to tell you something and that is going to, like, just kill the relationship stone dead. What's the confessions before I get the tarot? Why confessions? Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. I gotta get one more. Well, it is just pain. Hold on, let me get one more. It's confessions and bitterness. Emotional storm tried to come out, which is, yeah, is what I was getting from the Queen of Cups. This is giving me a big old argument. Aquarius. Oh, clinging, holding on, obsessing and spying. Oh. So, what I'm getting straight off the bat, I'll get some tarot, is that someone who you are with, or you're starting to be with, with the honeymoon phase potentially, but either way you thought it was great, it was all good, it's all gravy, and you're really enjoying it, and then there is a conversation, probably an argument, or something coming out that they have been holding on to, maybe even an ex. It could even be finding out that they have been watching their ex, like online, on social media. Or even that they've still been messaging. But I feel like it's more just obsessively watching. Ooh. What is this for, Aquarius, please? What's coming towards them next in love? Yeah, they haven't been, the Nine of Wands kind of tried to come out and they didn't. It's kind of like they might have told you that they were over something, that it was in their past, they let it go, but that Nine of Wands is also still clinging on, and not letting something kind of be over. What's coming towards Aquarius next in love, please? For some of you, it could be that they told you that their ex broke up with them, for example. Or, sorry, that they broke up with their ex, but in fact, and that they'd chosen to break up with that ex so that they could be free and be with someone else, maybe even be with you. But it might be the confession that's coming out is that it was the other way around. What's going on? What's coming towards Aquarius? Yeah. Jeez Louise. We've got the Four of Pentacles that fell out. The Queen of Swords fell out, which is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But at the bottom of the deck when she fell out was the King of Swords, which is the counterparts, obviously. These, I mean, even if this wasn't for an air sign, as you are, Aquarius, if I saw that, I would say big old argument between two people here, and sorry, it's getting late here, and it's time I gave my little dog his pre-bedtime snack, and he knows, I swear he wears a watch, and he knows it's that time, so now he's sulking until I finish this. Be alright, not going to be much longer. Right, what's going on here? Give me more, please, for Aquarius. Now, that Four of Pentacles that came out, I didn't really talk about it, but that's like someone holding on. Maybe even if they have a study or a room where they go to use their, like a basement. That's not going to be for everyone, but I'm like when they go to like work, or they have to work from home or use their laptop or something, they're just down there like sitting on social media spying on their ex. It doesn't have to literally be that, but that's what I got in my head. What is going on for Aquarius? What's coming towards them next in love? Nine of Cups in reverse on top of the Queen of Swords. That's that Paradise Oracle card as well, because the Nine of Cups is like joy, enjoying life, very happy and contented, and it's in reverse as well. And then the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, what is this person? Hold on, I changed decks. What is this person saying to Aquarius? Like, what is their confession? That they're still pining for a Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but they feel like it's hopeless. These came out on top of the Clinging Oracle card. Two of Wands in reverse. They feel like they don't have any, is that the choice is not up to them. Why are they telling you this? Why is this coming out? Wow, the Four of Pentacles landed on top of the Four of Pentacles. Wow. The Six of Cups. Okay, so it could be that you're not necessarily with this person yet, but you just started dating them very early on, and it's all going well. And then this person is admitting to you that they're not ready. They're not done healing because they're still wishing for their ex, and they're This Four of Pentacles energy is like living with less in a situation because they're not ready to let go of that, rather than letting it go and, you know, like freeing themselves from living with less and being able to like enjoy what happens with you. You could lead to the Ten of Pentacles with you, but they'd rather stay in the Four of Pentacles holding on to the past that they feel is pretty hopeless. Like it's not up to them. It would have to be up to their ex if their ex were to give them another chance, basically. Wow. But this is like, I feel, I mean, I don't even need to ask really because I've seen that Queen of Swords, but how is Aquarius feeling about this person? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So this conversation between the two of you, Eight of Wands, I feel like it picks up momentum and probably doesn't, you were not expecting this conversation, this argument. Eight of Swords, it causes, you know, the idea of it, the conversation that they are also stuck, they're trapped to the past. And then Ten of Swords with the Knight of Swords. It's killing this stone dead. Anything else about how Aquarius is feeling? I've never. This is wild. Oh my god. Four of Pentacles again from a third deck. I get the sense that you're just like, yeah, enjoy holding on to not very much and letting me go. Yeah, it's almost like I get the sense that you're flabbergasted, but also, yeah. The Four of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. It's a combination of, you feel like they're leaving themselves out in the cold with not very much and missing an exciting opportunity, like missing something passionate and amazing and that could go anywhere with that Ace of Wands. Or it's either that or it's, yeah, enjoy holding on to that. You're now done, like you don't get any more access to me and I'm going to have a new beginning elsewhere. Wow. Wow. Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, the Fool. It's wild, but it's saying that it's and the Moon came out and fell out on top of the Ace of Wands with the Fool, and the Five of Swords came out in reverse. So it's also kind of saying, even though this could be make you very angry, upset, and like feel all the feelings, Aquarius, it's almost also, it's them coming clean means that you're not living in like having the wool pulled over your eyes, or like living in this person's deception. They hold the information of that they're still obsessed with their ex and they're letting you walk around thinking that the two of you are in paradise. At least you know, and you don't have to, you're not in that anymore, basically. You're not in the Five of Swords anymore. But also, with the fact that the Moon came out on top of the Ace of Wands, I think it's kind of saying that you don't see it yet, but there's another new opportunity kind of just around the corner, which you're going to want to jump on. Jump at. Probably, and also jump on with that Ace of Wands. But, wow. Aquarius, that's what I've got for you this time. My goodness, I don't know what to say, but I hope it was useful for someone and for whoever it was meant to resonate with. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. And if it did resonate, which I'm not even sure if I want it to resonate for you, but if it did resonate, or you liked it, you enjoyed it, please leave me a comment, let me know, and thank you so much again. All right. Last but certainly not least, I made this video even longer than last one. Good grief, it's nearly 3 hours, and this is probably going to take about 3 days for YouTube to upload, but here we go. On to the last one. But last but certainly not least, my wonderful Pisces. Hi Pisces, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today, Pisces, your base card is the Emperor. So that is the Divine Masculine, it's Aries Major Arcana, and obviously we're saying what's coming towards you next in love. So if you didn't watch the preamble with everyone else's cards, Virgo got the Empress. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, you might want to check out their reading. But anyway, the Emperor, what's coming towards you next. Now you could be resonating as the Emperor, or this could be someone who's coming towards you. The Emperor is can be a husband, a father figure, boss, someone who is a leader, is very responsible, got their shit very much together, someone serious. So let's see what's going on here. Tell me about Pisces, what's coming towards Pisces next in love. I'm just going to move the mic. Sorry, it's right next to your Pisces position. I don't want to keep hitting it. Wow. So just give me one more from this deck. Okay. Okay. So we've got twin flames, yin, yang and balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. Bearing in mind, Emperor and Empress, that can speak of a twin flame connection if you resonate with the twin flame journey, or soulmates, let's just say. Talking is at the bottom of the deck. Interested, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, talking more. The other card that came out which made me laugh is the poker face, not showing their hand. Obviously, we think if someone has a poker face, they're not really letting us know exactly what they're thinking, what they're feeling. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, go watch Capricorn, because they basically had, it was a different deck. They had the Emperor come out, and I basically with like a bluff, like not giving it all away. It just really reminded me. So you might want to check out Cappy's reading. Let's get some more. What's coming towards Pisces in love, please? Oh, okay. So Hopeless came out, with lusting kind of crossing it like that. Hopeless is sinking, despair, falling apart, and lusting is forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. And then we've got peace, which balance, harmony, and friendship. I got a song in my head. I don't know if it's an old Kylie Minogue song. It's Hopelessly Devoted to You, came into my head. Will not sing it, but anyway, I feel like someone is, this person, the Emperor, and that could be you or the person coming towards you, Pisces, is really got it bad for their person. They are fantasizing about them, they are lusting after them, but they feel like that is hopeless for some reason. So they are trying to, I've got balance twice from two different oracle cards, the word balance here, from the cards that have come out. So they want to get into harmony with you, maybe rebuild some sort, or just straight out build friendship, like a new foundation to the connection. But they are hiding the fact that they're also like losing it over you, or vice versa. Very hot under the collar. Let's get some more for Pisces. Oh, there's the Emperor. The Emperor threw itself at me with the 9 of Wands underneath. See what I mean? It's very like guarded, very like the 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior as well. So this Emperor doesn't want it, because it's also hiding behind the Emperor. So the Emperor comes across very tough, resilient, and like, you know, strong armor, like nothing really phases them or touches them. But the truth is that they've actually been quite affected in this connection, and but they're kind of hiding that behind them. What else? We have got the Empress, holy moly, the Empress, Queen of Swords and 8 of Wands. Okay. What? Pisces? Why is the Empress here? I mean, I know why the Empress is here, but why is she here with the Queen of Swords? That feels like someone else. The High Priestess and the Fool. Someone is wanting to make like a journey to see the other person, as in they've got travel plans, but that's kind of what just popped into my head. But like, sorry, I'm just looking for the deck that I want. Let's use this one. But it's like the Empress knows the real reason that the Emperor here is making a trip to come towards her. But she's kind of also going along with the poker face element of... This Emperor is also taking a risk with that Fool card to communicate, to reach out. But I feel like the Empress in this situation can really... I am shuffling this upside down. Can really see through any sense of illusion as to the real reason that the Emperor's reaching out. What's going on here? Why is the hopeless card here? Like, why is this someone feeling hopeless? Oh my gosh, the Devil's here. But that is like, the Devil is also very lusty. Why the Devil? I mean, the Devil also tells you that, you know, nothing can be improved, everything's going to be awful. So that is a card of hopelessness. Like, yeah, just don't even bother, mate. You're screwed. Tell me about the Devil. Wow. You've got the Lovers. You've got the Lovers with the Devil. This is very... I mean, the Devil is Capricorn's card, but the Lovers and the Devil came out together for Capricorn as well, so you probably want to check that reading out. But anyway, other than the Lovers, the other cards that came out were the Six of Wands with Death and the Seven of Wands. This basically, someone's hopeless because they can't stop obsessively lusting over the other person, but at the same time they don't feel like there's any chance of victory and success in terms of being with this person again romantically, because that has already been killed, dead. Like, any chance of that was brutally cut down previously, so now the target of reaching that is completely blocked. So what is the Eight of Wands? What's being said here? Yeah, I told you. The World card came out. Someone's talking about travel. Or, you know, that they've succeeded and they've completed something. Some good news about, like, reaching some sort of goal. The Nine of Wands came out. This is from the second deck now. And the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of this deck. And the Ace of Swords, bearing in mind, is our overall energy for everyone today as well. Now, the Nine of Wands is something that is not yet completed. There was one final missing, like, piece in the puzzle, or something that wasn't finalized, and it feels like someone's found the final solution, or they finally, like something that they were putting a lot of effort in and felt like it was never going to be done. They're finally seeing positive results from the effort that they put in. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Ooh. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords came out. Yep. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like someone was sold on the idea of doing something for like to find success, but it was concealed from them just how long it was going to take. Like, as in, someone said, "Oh, let's sign up for this. We'll get the benefit in like 2 months, for example," and then it turned out it was like a year before they actually saw the benefits from it, or it was actually, so someone kind of hid how long something was going to take them. But it's finally done. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords underneath that, and then the Ace of Swords. Six of Swords is all swords. Six of Swords is about moving on now. Ace of Swords is the solution. Underneath the Ace of Swords is the Five of Swords. So that was like that missing sword that was needed for like the kind of someone pulling the wool over their eyes, like with what they were communicated with before. Now they found the solution, which allows them to be free of it, for it to be over. And guess what? Underneath the Five of Swords is the Emperor. Something, yeah, this could have been something like a contract. I knew she was going to be under there. So the Emperor, as I showed you already, Nine of Pentacles, which is that liberation, independence. The Moon, Six of Pentacles, which you can see there's like a deal being made there between two parties, but this is hidden. And then underneath that is Temperance. Underneath that is the Empress. I know there's a lot of cards there, but this could even be about someone who was waiting for a divorce so that they could be with the person who they consider to be their Empress. And they may have like not being completely honest about, like, if they told this person, "I'm going to be away for like a month," but they were actually going to be away for far longer because it was going to take much longer for that situation to be completed or to find a solution where both parties were satisfied. But regardless, or either way, I mean, now there's communication, there's good news. It could well be that this person's like, well, I've lost any chance of actually being with my Empress now because of how long this took, and there's just no chance of being with this person how I really want to be with them. But I'm going to try anyway, just to try and salvage like harmony and friendship. I mean, that's what I've got for you this time, Pisces. It's an interesting, I felt like it was quite cryptic, so I really hope that made sense to someone. But I definitely, I mean, with the Twin Flames card that came out, and then the Emperor and the Empress here as clarifiers, with your base card being the Emperor and the Empress is on the spread, I definitely feel like this is a very, and the Devil and the Lovers and everything else, but like I feel this is a very strong connection to people who you haven't been together, but you're coming back into harmony with each other, and communication, lines of communication opening for sure. But this person is concealing how much they want more than just friendship, but maybe they're kind of, at this stage, they're starting with friendship and seeing how that goes. So that's what I've got for you this time, my lovely Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me, and if you haven't already, do subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if it resonated for you at all, or you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support. So that is what I've got for everyone today. I really hope you enjoyed whichever part of the video that you watched, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your love on these all signs readings. I do notice, and that's why I want to do more for you. And yeah, I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon, my lovelies. Bye.